Shalom. Disconnect. It's like I wanted to disconnect the Bluetooth, but all right. Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders here in Millstone. Also say Shalom to all the Akim there preaching truth. True Cities, brother Taj from Kabar from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahushua 144 came back on the view through the Spirit. Before I start the video, I want to touch on the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Start with the Heavenly Father, who they so-called call God. His true name is Yahweh, which His name means. He is, and the true name of His Son, who the world in you call Jesus Christ or Jesus Christos in Spanish, or Jesus Christ. In the Haitian Creole, His true name is Yahushai, which His name means He saves, He delivers, we soon about to do according to prophecy. And today's topic, our in transit video, is going to be about how the Lord, our God, His men, which we understand that through the Spirit, the Lord always preserving His men, keeping His men in all form of ways. When people shall come up against us, if people shall say certain things against us, the Lord is going to preserve and always be that defense. And we're living in times of end time prophecy, where they're gonna start coming against those who are for Yahweh Shai and those who are pushing His truth. And also want to include, we also have where we're gonna have times where people are gonna come against us just in our daily lives and bearing false witness. And trying to put hell on you, and the Lord is seeing that too. Those who are constantly trying to offend you or trying to provoke you, mainly trying to be like demons upon you, man. And the Lord is making note of that, and also to be praying to the Lord to prevail in certain situations like that, and to help us as we go about our daily lives, and when people are messing with us and people being demons. The Lord is hearing our prayers, man. You may be at work, you got this demon at work, it's constantly bothering you and stuff like that. But as the scripture say, cast that burden upon the Lord, He shall sustain thee. You pray to the Lord about it, and boom, the Lord have it with that demon is not there at your job no more, or Spirit has it where the demons stop fuck with you. And these certain things that we have as a go-to for serving Yahweh Shai, or as I like to say, as a benefit of serving Yahweh Shai. And we saying this all humbly because, as in this walk we do understand that we got to go through certain things, we got to go through certain people. We're gonna come across, certain people that's gonna be against our, not even our agenda, against the will of Yahweh Shai. So we keep it plain, but when we run into certain situations, we still tend to throw that load upon Yahweh Shai, because we understand we understand what's the cost when it came to serving Yahweh Shai. Just say when you come to serving Yahweh Shai, prepare your soul for temptation. So we're making note of that, but in certain situations like that, what the Lord ultimately wants us to do is to basically lean on Him. And all the other situations, like in the times of persecution, we understand that persecution is going to come upon those who are for Yahweh Shai and righteousness, as we live in this wicked world, which the ruler is wicked and the people are wicked, and everybody is on one accord to do everything that's against Yahweh Shai. Everybody's in the spirit of pleasing the flesh. Everybody's in the spirit of YOLO and doing what the fuck they want to do. We understand that too. So we're not ignorant. So with that being said, we understand with that. We're understanding that. We also pray the Lord about that. Because the fight, could be a burden. The fight could get a little hellish sometimes. We got bigger fights than others, but at the end of the day, no matter how big or how small the fight is, we still lean upon Yahweh Shai. And the Lord is winking with these things that people are doing to His men. I was gonna say we like to quote a line. Is I think it was Yahushua I was speaking about it. He said it'll be better. All right, it says, you know, if these people, damn, I'm butchering it. All right, I was gonna say, offend not the little ones. It'd been better if, you know, you'll tie a rocket around your neck and jump into the ocean. Okay, that's how the Lord was saying that, man. You better not offend my little ones. And little ones really referencing the elect. All right, that's the Lord. Little ones, that's the Lord's chosen, you know, creme of the creme, the 144,000, 1/3. All right, the Lord don't play about those who's, all right, doing His will. Okay. All right. So when it comes to people, you know, trying to come against us, there's people trying to say certain things against us. Esau trying to put hell upon us. The Lord is not winking at that. And the Lord sees all of that. And that's the benefit of the truth. All right. You're doing something right. All right. The Lord is seeing that, and the Lord is making sure He has your back. All right. And in times where especially everybody's about to really turn up against you if they're not for Yahweh Shemashai, and that's completely true. Okay. Why? It's because in the near future they're going to be coming for those who are for the will of Yahweh Shemashai. All right, the scripture says He's going to come as a flood, but the Lord is going to lift up a standard. What you think that's all about? The Lord providing protection and, you know, guidance for those who are doing His will. Okay, He know what we about to get into. All right, because also too the scripture do say the servant is not greater than his master. So nothing to it. They persecute Yahushua for what he was doing. Okay, of course they're gonna persecute his men for doing the same like thing. All right, in the same wicked world. Okay, so that's another. I also want to comfort bros too. That's another thing. That the Lord got His men, man. The Lord's gonna comfort us. Like I said, the angel of the Lord, all right, is a keeper right about them that fear Him and deliver Him. So those who are, you know, they want to do good and they fear the power of Yahweh Shemashai and His judgments, trying to do according to His will, you know, as far as teaching, prophesying, being a brother, all right, listen to, you know, adhering to the 100% truth. All right, the Lord is gonna make note of that, all right, and protect them from what? The destruction, the persecution, the famines, pestilence, all the way up to those times of times of the nukes. All right. So that's beautiful that in itself. Okay. Once again, the Lord not tired of video. The Lord don't play about His little ones. Okay, we're really inspired these videos hearing, you know, certain situations that brothers going through, and, you know, myself, you know, in the situation I go through, in our daily lives, where we run across situations where people are messing with us or being a demon, plainly, you know, trying to disrupt your day, trying to provoke you, which is really just the demons. All right, because majority of these people up on the earth, man, they got all these types of demons upon them. All right, which is true, because if you're not serving Yahweh Shemashai, you're not seeking to, you know, change your ways. All right, you have demons on you. All right, but hearing certain situations from brothers talking about how people are trying to provoke them, or people trying to plain on lie on them, you know, makes you, you know, which made me make this video, because these people don't know what they're doing. Okay, you know, they're putting themselves in a bad predicament just because they want to be demons unto you for no reason. And most of the time, you know, us men of the Lord, I should say, we try to let peace play on my man if possible, if possible, which 9 out of 10 times we try. All right, we understand what type of scenery we in. We understand these people are on edge, and these people, you know, are ready to crash out, as the word, you know, the common word goes out, crash out. A lot of people are ready to crash out. All right, they're on their last leg. So what we tend to do is try to blend in and be the peacemakers, and not try to cause any fury upon people, because, you know, people already got demons. But then again, within that, why even trying to stay in your own lane and, all right, not bother anybody? You know, simply just, I'm just trying to go to work and make my little shekels and go back to the crib, you know, and do what I gotta do. Or I'm going to the store, I'm just, you know, buying a couple things, do what I do, and hit the crib, or hit the house after. But you know, we run into demons. All right, we run into the demons. So certain things we gotta just throw it to the Lord. You know, we must speak upon it in a certain situations we go through amongst each other. But yeah, primarily, you know, pray to the Lord about it. Okay, because we understand the rhetoric, we understand the times we're living in, and we understand the Lord got us, man. There ain't nothing to worry about. Scripture said, don't let your heart be troubled, trust in the Most High, and also in me, as Yahweh speaking. Okay, you don't need to stress yourself, you don't need to rile up right now. All right, let everything be the will of Yahweh Shah. All right, because a lot of these motherfuckers, these motherfuckers are weird, man. These motherfuckers are weird. These motherfuckers want to find an excuse to crash out, want to find an excuse to pop off on you, to let all their inner demons out. Yeah, all right. So we're making note of that. You know, we're moving through the spirit, not moving carnally. All right, and using wisdom. For the wisdom that He gave us to move amongst these